This is all true. You know, if you look it up, if you go to the right website out there on the fucking interweb, the internet, the interweb of lies. I'm still thinking about that bullshit from a few weeks ago. That was a fucking, what a bunch of fucking, oh, that was one of the hardest things ever, to keep my mouth shut and just not trash every one of those fucking cunts. Oh, am I looking forward to running into a few people. Hey, what's the latest? What's the latest on you caring about? It's weird. All of a sudden you don't care anymore? What happened? You flapping your fucking goddamn arms up and down. What happened? What happened? What's your cause this month to help sell whatever project you're on, you cunt? Anyway. So, my new breakfast, instead of a breakfast burrito, which, by the way, having lived in New York City and now living in Los Angeles, the breakfast burrito is just, it's beyond the bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese, like, you know, that's sort of like, what would they, bacon, egg, and cheese as far as breakfast things, if you put it in like I'm doing all music today. It would be like, you know, Zeppelin, Black Sabbath of breakfast sandwiches. And then, like, it gets more hardcore, you know, as Metallica, Anthrax, and all these other bands. And that's the breakfast burrito. Yeah.
Okay, so once again, Bill Burr lost it. He won't drop it. Specifically right there, once again, he called out Marc Maron and said he can't wait to run into him, and basically said, you got any more other projects to promote? Basically saying that Marc Maron was only calling him out to promote his special, because remember, Marc Maron went on the whole trash and Rogan and the Rogan Sphere thing, and then called out Bill Burr. So, and Bill Burr had already taken his little shot at Marc Maron before, when he was like, I can't wait to run into that guy. He once again said it here. But once again, he went off on his fan base, his dwindling fan base. Bill has already lost over 20,000 YouTube subscribers. His Apple, Spotify listens were cut in half. And he keeps, wait, what was the word y'all said in the comments last time? Quintupling down the fifth time? He won't let it go. It's hilarious to me now. He still won't get it. And he's like, oh, yeah, you guys care that much? Do you care now? Well, yeah, you keep losing subscribers, Bill, so I guess they really do care. And once again, the main problem here is the reaction. It's not even necessarily going to Saudi Arabia and taking the money. It's the coming back, pretending you went on a Peace Corps mission and did stand-up comedy for free to poor people in Saudi Arabia, when in actuality, you just took money from the royals and did stand-up for the royals. I don't even think there are poor people in Saudi Arabia. I think they technically have like a UBI system set up to where like the government just pay, because it's an oil-rich country. So I think like the government just pays like damn near half the population monthly money and stuff like that. So I don't even think there are poor people in Saudi Arabia. I could be wrong on that. But the fact that he keeps going off about this and won't just sit there and say, hey, I took 1.6 million, get over it. But no, it's the excuse making. And then he's saying, oh, I've had to keep my mouth shut. I was mad a couple of weeks ago over that. Do you still care? It's like, Bill, you had to cancel your live podcast taping. You have no upcoming gigs because I believe you're petrified, because I do believe he has internal numbers going, meaning he has an agent calling venues, putting feelers out there, seeing how many tickets he can sell. And obviously those dwindled. And I didn't play it. But even at the beginning of this podcast, he dropped this today, he once again bitched about billionaires. He didn't specifically said billionaires, but he was mentioning billionaires and, oh, you really need all that money and your name stitched on a chair or something. And it's like, dude, you just took Saudi Arabian money from a dictatorship that has slaves and all types of other human, like they crucify people for blasphemy over there. And you took money from them and then come back and don't acknowledge that you took money, and then you tried to say people were racist for criticizing you, and you just keep gaslighting. Oh, I hate that, using that word, but that's what he's doing. He's gaslighting the criticism. But now his position, I believe, is nobody really cares. So it's okay. I mean, is that not his position? That, oh, all those people who care, do you still care this much? Well, your fan base does, because you cultivated a fan base of the billionaires, dude, and Free Luigi and all this type of stuff. So, yeah, the fan base you cultivated, they care, obviously, as your numbers are plummeting and you're losing subscribers. Over 20,000 so far. I wonder how many you're going to lose after this, after going off again on your fans. But I do like the going off on Marc Maron part. Freaking Marc Maron, he got it from Rogan, Schultz, and Bill Burr. Little retaliation for Marc Maron trashing him. And, you know, Bill and Marc have always had a problem. Marc Maron detailed it. I got a video on this channel about it. But, I mean, Bill, once again, I listened to today's podcast legitimately, and I was like, there's no way. Because he avoided it Thursday. But I was like, today, all right, it's done. He's not really going to bring it up again. And he did it. He brought it up again. And once again, the same defense, the same reasoning. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't care. But he won't just admit he took the money. It's hilarious to me. But, I mean, hey, old Billy Burka. Old Billy Blood Money. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.